Okay, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to round the number 309 to the first to the nearest 10 and then to the nearest 100. So when you have the number 309, you want to first find the number in the roundings place. So I'm going to figure out what all the numbers are first. So we've got a 9 in the ones place, a 0 in the tens place, and a 3 in the hundreds place. Because we're rounding to the nearest 10, this is the number we're going to focus on, this 0. I'm going to look right next door. The number right next door is a 9. So that tells me I'm going to add 1 to that number in the roundings place. So 0 plus 1 is 1. Everything to the right becomes a 0, and everything to the left just gets dropped down. And now I want to pull out this number 9 for a second. And 9, if you think about it, is really close to 10, isn't it? So when you're rounding a number to the nearest 10, you want to find which 10 it's the closest to. So 9 is really close to 10. It's closer to 10 than it is to 0. So the number 309 rounded to the nearest 10 is 310. So now let's do the same thing for the number 309, but this time we're going to round it to the nearest 100. So we already said that number's in the ones place, this 0's in the tens place, this 3 is the number in the hundreds place. We're going to look right next door. This time the number right next door is a 0, so it tells us to ignore the 3. So we're just going to leave that 3 as it is and drop it down. But we always have to have a 0 in the ones place or in all the places after the number in the roundings place. So if the number in the roundings place is if we're rounding to the nearest 100, then we have to have 2 zeros at the end. So the number 309 rounded to the nearest 100 is 300.